Welcome, everybody, to Fairfield Woods Coliseum here on the campus of Breathitt County High School as we get ready for 14th Region basketball action. The Breathitt County Bobcats hosting the Cougars from Letcher Central. I'm Steve Neese alongside James Turner to my right, our cameraman tonight, Rick Hensley, and Kevin Davidson back at the board. For those listening here on WJSN 97.3, also on YouTube tonight, broadcasting live, go to youtube.com. Go to the search bar, type in WJSN 97.3. And for those of you who have TVS cable here in Eastern Kentucky, we are on their Channel 25, hometown Channel 25 tonight. 24's got a different game. We're on 25. It's a doubleheader tonight. We've got two broadcasts for you. We've got the first game again, Letcher Central, Breathitt County boys. Game number 2, girls action, Breathitt County and Clay County, in what used to be a big rivalry not that long ago between those two schools out of the 13th and 14th regions, as getting ready to have the colors come onto the floor here for our first game. They'll present the colors. They'll do the opening prayer and the national anthem, and while that goes on, we will take a 3-minute break. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County High School JROTC presenting the colors and now removing it from the floor, and the national anthem was played by the Breathitt County High School Band of Pride under the direction of Bobby Schaus, and of course Pastor Gary Bellamy delivering the pregame prayer this evening as we get ready for the introductions of the starting lineups. Letcher Central coming in, James, with a record of 11-10 Breathitt County 14-9 so far on the season. Of course, I do want to make note here real quick before we get into everything. They did draw for the Sweet 16 matchups today on the boys' side. 14th and 15th will open up the Sweet 16 this year on Wednesday at 11 a.m.
And the 14th could not have gotten a better draw
and 15th probably thinking the same thing on their end. Yeah.
And the 14th region girls will take on the 4th region girls. That's a Bowling Green, Franklin Simpson.
That's a little tougher matchup.
And so as we're winding down this basketball season, last 5 games, Bobcats are 2-3. Letcher Central's 2-3 as well. Of course, the Bobcats lost to Floyd Central last Saturday. Letcher Central's last game, they knocked off district rival Jenkins back in the 14th region. Good to have Jenkins back.
For the starting lineups, Letcher Central will be wearing their road blue uniforms, white numbers, letters, and some black trim. For the Cougars, starting at guard, number 55, Gavin Hamilton. At guard, number 25, Brady Boggs. At forward, number 14, Terry Delaney. At forward, number 34, Cooper Bailey. And at guard, number 20, Cameron Hayes. And it is senior night tonight here at Breathitt County High School. Festivities will take place in between the 2 games. As
more likely a bit of an extended break, I'd say.
Yeah.
5 minutes or so.
We will. If we can get it on, we'll try to cover the festivities on the YouTube channel. As we go now to the starting lineup for the home team, the Breathitt County Bobcats, wearing their home white uniforms, blue numbers, letters, and some gray trim. For Breathitt County, at guard, number 14, Austin Sperry. At guard, number 24, Isaac Bellamy. At forward, number 3, Jackson Hamilton. At forward, number 30, Ben Wooten. And at center, number 20, Kanan Gross. The 3 seniors in the lineup tonight for Breathitt County: Isaac Bellamy, Jackson Hamilton, and Ben Wooten.
Wooten, the senior with the start, first start ever. I tell you what, Steve, the district tournament probably 2 weeks away now. It is 2 weeks away from this evening, and most of the district is set throughout the mountains, the seedings, the pairings, statewide, everything's set now pretty much. And for Bobcats wearing their home white, Letcher their away blue and black trim. Letcher coached by Coach Taylor. He's had several Division I stops, assistant coach at McNeese State, University of Pikeville, UPike. Of course, Jeff Honeycutt has took 7 teams to the state tournament. Took Breathitt to the All-A State tournament just a few weeks ago. We're getting seconds away from this opening tip here. A good 14th region matchup. The 53rd district versus the 55th district as the people keeps coming in.
Delaney jumping for Letcher. For Breathitt, it will be Sperry. Ball is tipped and controlled by the Breathitt County Bobcats. Gross gives to Sperry in the backcourt. He turns, hands to Hamilton. Here's Bellamy, left wing in the front court. Drives to the free throw line. Wanted to get the shot up. Could not. Turns, gives to Gross, left of the key. Out top, Hamilton with it now. Back to Bellamy on the left wing. As Breathitt County working it now to Sperry, left of the key. He'll put one dribble down to Hamilton, right side 3. No. At the rebound to Bellamy, though, for Breathitt County. He'll drive in the lane. Couldn't get the shot to go, and the Cougars have it going the other way. As a 3 out top by Boggs was no good, and Breathitt County with the rebound. Sperry quickly in the front court, right of the circles, pulls up. 3 out top, doesn't go. And the rebound to Delaney, gives to Boggs. Long pass in the front court. Went to Hamilton. That was Gavin Hamilton. Yeah. Gave it to Hayes, who called for steps.
Bobcats have 3 seniors: Isaac Bellamy, Ben Wooten, Jackson Hamilton. Of course, Wooten getting the start tonight, and we're still scoreless here, 0-0 on a rainy Monday afternoon. World Famous Sports Talk will be tomorrow at 5:30.
Sperry with it, left of the key for Breathitt County. Gets it out top to Gross. Ball over his head, looking for somebody to give it to. There's Wooten on the left wing. He'll look, gives now to Bellamy, right of the circles. Man-to-man defense from Letcher Central as Sperry gets in the lane. Reverse layup, good.
Yeah, he found an opening in the paint and took advantage. 2-0.
Breathitt County, the early lead, 6:30 to play here in quarter number 1 as Hayes has it on the wing, right side. Gives it to Boggs. He'll drive in the lane. Shot left short. And the rebound to Sperry for Breathitt County. Up ahead quickly to Hamilton. He'll drive the other way. He'll put it up, no, but a foul against Letcher Central.
Good pass by Sperry, leading the fast break to a running Hamilton, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Cooper Bailey called for his first personal, first team against the Cougars as Hamilton, first free throw on its way, bounces off,
He
no
shoots
good.
him at 68%. You got to make these free throws now. Cannot leave points in layups, right?
Exactly.
Some free throws, but Hamilton a really good shooter. He'll make this one.
Second free throw, good by Hamilton. It's 3-0.
Both
Breathitt
good
County.
shooters, Steve. They missed the first, and they will adjust to make the second one.
They do. As Delaney with it in the front court, turns, gives to Hamilton for Letcher Central. Back to Delaney. He's on the wing, right side to Cutting Hayes. Off the glass and good.
He bobbled the ball, but I guess he didn't have possession while the travel was not called.
Correct. As Breathitt County a 1-point lead. We've ticked under 6 to play here in the first quarter. As Gross left to the key. Able to get it to Sperry on the block, left side. He'll hook into the lane. Ball fakes, missed the initial shot. Tipped back up and in, though, by Sperry, and it's 5-2, Breathitt County.
Sperry stayed with the quick reflexes on the second effort. He's a matchup problem for anybody in this region and statewide.
Hayes gets it out top. Excuse me, that's Hayes got it from Delaney, and then gives the Boggs left wing, straightway Bailey. Back to Hayes, right side to Hamilton, out top for Letcher Central. Pass goes to Bailey on the wing to Hayes, cutting, and he's called for steps. Stops the clock, 5:16 here in quarter number 1. Breathitt County leading Letcher Central 5-2. As
Letcher Central defeated Knox County early in the season. A big win for them, a big district win.
Letcher Central's had a lot of injuries in this season. As Hamilton on the other end for Breathitt County missed a shot off the glass. Rebound to the Cougars. Boggs gets it in the front court on the wing, right side to Hamilton, back to Boggs. He's looking, being guarded by Bellamy of Breathitt County as he'll put his dribbles down. Now gives to Hayes, top of the key. Here's Hamilton, left wing for the Cougars. Out top to Bailey. Right side Hayes. Straightway Delaney. Letcher Central keeping it around the perimeter so far. Boggs, top of the key. Delaney, right wing, quick three, good.
Delaney got his shoes set and knocked it down. Those shoes are pointing toward the rim. Your percent goes up.
Game tied at 5, 4:22 and counting here in quarter number 1 as Bellamy with it for Breathitt County into the front court, looking to drive. Pulls up at the right elbow. Jumper will bounce around and come off, and then Hayes will pull it away for Letcher Central. Gives the Boggs, who turns, gives to Gavin Hamilton in the backcourt for the Cougars. He'll cross the timeline and be picked up by Jackson Hamilton of Breathitt County. Picks up his dribble. Now the Boggs left to the key. Running that double cut across the lane. Pass to Bailey, back to Boggs. He'll direct traffic and set it back up as he gives it to Hamilton straightway. Here's Delaney on the wing, right side. Bounce pass out top to Hayes for Letcher Central. Hamilton with it now, left of the key. He'll back it out.
Central very patient.
They are. As the pass goes right of the circles to Delaney. He'll hand it back off to Hamilton. Now Hayes, right of the key. He'll look to drive against Bellamy. His pass knocked away and picked up by Gross of Breathitt County. Quickly up ahead to Sperry. Euro step in the lane, lays it in.
Nice move by Sperry in control. 7-5. He was organized, Steve, going down that floor.
Now Breathitt County retakes a 2-point lead as Delaney, top of the key, gives it to Boggs on the wing, left side. To Hayes, out top. Delaney again on that wing. And we've got a illegal screen on Letcher Central that'll go against Hayes. His first team second, sub for Breathitt County as Terry in the lineup for Breathitt County. He did.
Good job, Ben Wooten, the senior. Give that man some more playing time.
2:55 and counting here, quarter number 1. It's Breathitt County 7, Letcher Central 5. Hamilton with it for the Bobcats. Gives it to Sperry in the front court, left wing. Gets a screen from Gross to give and go. and Gross will lay it in.
Simple basketball to the big man. Good screen, a good roll, a good delivery by Spurry.
9-5. Breathitt County's lead is 4 with 2:33 remaining in quarter number 1 as Hamilton for Letcher Central. Got it to Delaney.
Too easy.
Into the lane, Boggs. He'll lay it off the glass and good for Letcher Central.
They are running that same motion offense. They ran it the whole first quarter, and it works. Zeus's layup, so the Bobcats will need to adjust to that.
Here's Sperry, left of the key, out top to Terry from Breathitt County. Hands it off to Hamilton. He'll drive inside the lane. Gets left of the lane, lays it in.
Good take by Hamilton. He got a half a step on the defender. It took it straight to the rack.
Breathitt County leads at 11-7 here in quarter number 1 as Cooper Bailey with it on the wing, right side.
They wanted to pass and cut through, Steve, trying to find a mismatch.
He gave it to Higgins, back to Bailey. Here's Hamilton, top of the key, looking to drive. Bellamy cut him off. Gets to Higgins in the right corner. To Boggs, right of the circles.
Higgins and the assistant coach at Knott Central. 11-7, 90 seconds to play.
Here's Bailey driving in the lane. Shot blocked by Gross. Bellamy picks it up for the Bobcats. Gets it up ahead to Sperry. He'll cross the timeline right side. Spin move. Underneath, try to get it to Terry. And he goes out of bounds off Breathitt County to the Cougars.
1:21 to play, 11-7, Bobcats up. Letcher very patient on offense. They want layups.
As McCool checks in for Letcher Central.
So good job by the JROTC presenting the flags earlier in the pregame.
Here's Delaney driving to the block right side, puts it up and in over the outstretched arms
Delaney
of
hasn't
Gross.
played very many games, Steve. He's been injured off and on all season, so him back will give the Cougars some scoring punch.
Here's Hamilton with it for Breathitt County to Terry on the block right side. Gets underneath, muscles it up off the glass and in.
Terry with the muscle.
Breathitt County leads it 13-9, 44 seconds and counting here in quarter number 1.
I thought Terry played really well versus Knott Central. He kept his composure at all times.
Here's Boggs left of the key. Pitches, dribbles down, gives it to Delaney straight way. Pass goes to Hamilton on the wing, right side. Looking now to Higgins out top. Couple of dribbles to the free throw line, backs it out, gives it to Delaney left of the key. He'll drive in the lane, had it poked away, but a whistle and a foul. Probably the correct call, though, just a little late on the whistle, and they're going to call it against Bellamy of Breathitt County. As Higgins will go out, and Hamilton, excuse me, that's Bailey back in for Letcher Central.
13-9, 21.6 to play in the first quarter.
Here's a three left side by Boggs, doesn't go. Gross with the rebound and a long high pass into the front court. Got it to Sperry. Couldn't get the tough shot to go off the baseline right side, and Letcher Central with the rebound going the other way. As McCool got it to Boggs. Boggs doesn't see the time now. He sees it. Throws the shot up at the buzzer, and after one, it's Breathitt County 13, Letcher Central 9. We'll take a 1 minute break, come back in 1 minute for quarter number 2. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We go to quarter number 2. It's Breathitt County 13, Letcher Central 9. As I'm looking to see, looks like it's back to the starters for the Cougars. As pass in the backcourt goes to Hamilton for Letcher Central. They have the ball to start quarter number 2. He's right of the circles, pounding his dribble, gives it to Boggs. Boggs gets to the right elbow, leaves it out top to Bailey. Left side, Delaney. Trying to get it out top to Hayes. He'll bobble it, pick it back up. And then still has it right of the circles, able to get it to Hamilton for the Cougars. He's going to direct traffic, reset the offense for Letcher Central as Breathitt County a 4-point lead, trying to get another stop here on the defensive end. Boggs, the wing, right side, puts his dribbles down.
Letcher spreads the floor and tries to find a mismatch. A pass, cut, and screen away.
Yep.
Pass, screen away. Here comes the screen or a back cut. Very simple.
Hayes on the right
There it
wing.
is.
Gets it to Boggs in the lane. Shot blocked by
And
Gross.
Gross.
Saves it in bounds.
Good
But
effort.
Hayes picks it up out near the timeline as Hamilton with it now for the Cougars. Drives to the block left side. Leaves it to Delaney. Left side three short. And Hamilton with it for Breathitt County off the miss. Racing the other way. Nice head fake. Gets into the lane and lays it in.
Yeah, Hamilton looked away the defender, and the defender bought it, and Hamilton had an easy two.
Breathitt County leads it by 6 now, 15-9 as Bailey has it on the wing, right side. He'll look, gives it to Delaney, cutting into the lane. Up off the glass, good, and a foul against Breathitt County. And they're going to call that against Bellamy. Look like that's his second. First team foul of quarter number 2 against Breathitt County. And that'll bring a sub up off the bench for the Bobcats as Honeycutt in for Gross for Breathitt County.
Delaney's only played, it's his 8th game, so averaged about 8 points a game. I mean, he did play.
Trying to get a 3-point possession here for Letcher Central.
Big pickup.
Free throw up and good.
He shoots about 79%.
15-12. Breathitt County leads it by 3. 6:33 to play in the first half as Bellamy with it for the Bobcats. Gives it to Sperry out top. Underneath Honeycutt. Able to get it in the left corner to Hamilton. He'll slide to his right.
Clay County comes in, Steve, for the next game.
Hamilton now driving into the lane. Layup short. Got his own rebound. Pup fakes. Puts it back up and in.
The extra effort by Hamilton with 2 points. Good job by Hamilton.
Letcher Central with the basketball. Breathitt County's lead is 5. 6:02 to play in the first half as Delaney got fouled on the floor. Foul went against Sperry of Breathitt County, his first team second here in the second. As McCool checks back in for the Cougars, Hamilton goes out for Letcher Central.
17-12, Bobcats up by 5. 6 minutes even to play in the first half.
Cougars inbounding on their own baseline, right of the basket. They get it to Hayes in the right corner. He'll angle out to the wing, guarded by Terry of Breathitt County. He'll look to drive to the free throw line. Terry knocked it away. Ball loose on the floor. Sperry picks it up, driving into the front court. Gets into the lane and puts it in.
The Euro step in kind of slow motion, but yet in control.
7-point advantage for Breathitt County, 19-12. 5:35 to play, quarter number 2. As Boggs has it left of the key, able to get it to Hayes on the wing, left side. Looking now out. What? A couple of Letcher Central players thought the pass was going to them, and Breathitt County comes away with the steal. Bellamy on the other end to the left elbow. Leaves it to Hamilton, had it knocked away to Honeycutt, left of the key. 3, good.
Honeycutt, one of the better three-point shooters in the mountains. He can knock it down when his shoes are set toward the rim. He's a very, very good shooter.
Largest lead of the night for Breathitt County at 10, 22-12. Just over 5 remaining in the first half. Delaney has it right of the key. Being guarded by Sperry. Puts his dribble down, gets to the free throw line, pulls up for the jumper, hits the back of the rim. Rebound goes into the right corner. Touch last, they say, by Hayes.
Turry chased that ball down, deflected it off a Letcher Central player. Good job by Turry. 22-12, now a 10-point lead for the Bobcats.
Subs on each side. Breathitt County's Bellamy went out, Stallard in. And we'll get the other substitutions for Letcher Central in a minute. Hamilton gives it to Honeycutt, left of the key, picks up his dribble. Now hands it back to Hamilton, left side. Drives into the lane, and he's going to get bumped and fouled. I want to say that may go against Sloan. It is for Letcher Central. His first, team first in the second quarter.
Hamilton aggressive, taking the ball to the rim.
Inbounds pass to Terry in the left
Story
corner.
coming in for the curl.
There's Stallard left side, and now hands it out to Sperry out top near the timeline. Being guarded by Boggs. That's Hamilton of Letcher Central. I apologize. He'll drive. Euro step again in the lane, puts it in.
And the official wants the chatter to stop on both teams. Extracurricular.
Better to do that before anything happens.
Wade gave him a warning.
Delaney on the wing, right side. He'll pull the three. Bounces off. The rebound goes out of bounds off of Honeycutt. Back to Letcher Central.
24-12. 4:04 to play in the first half. Bobcats leading. Doubled up the Cougars.
Boggs inbounding for Letcher Central. Gets it to Delaney, right of the key. Left side, it went to Sloan. His three's no good. And the rebound to Stallard for Breathitt County. He'll punch it across the timeline, right side. Pounding his dribble, turns, gives to Hamilton. Hamilton slides left. That left-handed dribble gets inside the lane. Able to get it to Honeycutt. Right of the key, out top Sperry. Pulls up free throw line to Hamilton. Left corner Stallard, his three, good.
Yeah, Hamilton made the extra pass for the open offensive player, and Stallard knocks it down. 15-point lead for Breathitt County, cooking with oil.
Timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Letcher Central with the basketball coming out of the timeout. They get it in the right corner. Turn, leave it to Sloan on the wing. Back to Hamilton, right corner. Three's no good, and the rebound to Sperry for Breathitt County. Bobcats going the other way. Sperry into the front court, right side. Angles off top of the key to the right block. Puts it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, good body control. He made sure his shoulders was toward the box on the backboard to bank that shot in, so he hung up there in the air for a second or two.
Breathitt County's lead is at 17 now, under 3 to play in the first half. Here's McCool in the lane for Letcher Central. Couldn't get the shot to go. Good defense by Honeycutt. Rebound by Sperry of Breathitt County. They work against McCool. Get in the front court. Put it behind his back. He's right of the circles now. Sperry driving and gets hand checked by McCool, who gets called for his first and team second against the Cougars.
29-12. This lead has grown for the Bobcats, playing really well. We've got Hazard in the house here scouting, looks like.
Inbounds pass in the backcourt to Collins for Breathitt County across the timeline. He checked in just a moment ago for Hamilton, looks like. As Breathitt County gets it to Terry. Here's Honeycutt, left corner three. Good. Breathitt County leads it 32-12. 2:20 to play in the first half. Pass in the front court for Letcher Central. Goes right side to Boggs. He'll angle left, working against Stallard. Able to get it to the free throw line to Hayes. Now Hamilton, left side, drives in the lane. Leaves it to Hayes. Free throw line jumper, good.
Nice 18-foot jumper.
32-14, Breathitt County as Collins with it for the Bobcats in the front court, right side. Picks up his dribble as he gets to the right elbow. Bounces it out top to Sperry, out near the timeline. Here comes a screen from Terry. Sperry takes it, now goes back left, pulls up a little bit beyond the free throw line. Long two, good.
Bobcats playing really well.
Back to a 20-point advantage for Breathitt County. 34-14, 133 remaining in the second as Hamilton with it for the Cougars. Able to work it left side to Boggs.
Of course, you know, Letcher, the leading scorer, Peyton Dixon, broke his leg about a month ago.
Here's Hayes for Letcher Central. Able to get it to Delaney in the right corner to Hayes. Underneath it went to Bailey. Missed the shot. Rebound loose, tied up, arrow to Breathitt County.
Staller getting his hands in there. After that 50-50 ball, good hustle by Staller. 34-14, 70 seconds to play here in the first half. As Spurry goes to the bench, Bellamy in, and I think Gross is coming in for Terry. Bobcats playing well.
As Collins inbounds in the backcourt to Bellamy. He'll get it across the timeline, left of the circles. Working against Delaney, into the lane, scoops it up off the glass, left it a little short. Stallard able to knock the rebound away, picks it up, kicks it left side to Honeycutt. He'll leave it in the lane to Gross, and he'll be fouled. I want to say that's going to go against Bailey on the backside with the push from behind. It is his second, team third.
How about them Bobcats hitting the floor after that loose ball?
Going after it. That's what you like to see.
That's what you got to have in tournament time. Every possession is very important.
Bellamy got it to Honeycutt out top. Now Collins deep wing left side. He'll pound his dribble. Give it to Bellamy, and Bellamy looked like dribbled it on the sideline and turnover Bobcats. Letcher Central with the basketball. 45.3 remaining in the first half. As Hamilton with it for Letcher Central. Able to get it to Boggs. Across the timeline, deep wing, right side. He'll back it out near the timeline. Stallard out on him, trying to keep that 5-second count going. As able to get it to Delaney now, left of the key. Breathitt County starts to look like they were in a zone, but it's a man-to-man. Gross with a block on Delaney. Rebound to Bellamy for Breathitt County. Into the front court to Stallard, left wing. Gets it over right side to Honeycutt. Calls for Bellamy. Able to give it to him now as Bellamy being guarded by Hamilton of Letcher Central.
Oh,
trying to break that 5-second count.
He's getting hand checked. He's getting fouled too.
Getting bumped, yeah. Gets around the defender now, and now called for the charge.
That's
inside is Bellamy.
Call.
It's his team third.
What he got was getting hand checked by Ambergy. Could have caught a foul multiple times, and going to the rim, he got fouled again. I mean, but Bellamy's playing hard, the senior leadership. 3.1 to play. Bobcats do not need the foul. Some token pressure here. Built by 20, playing well.
Inbounds pass goes to Hamilton. He'll get it just inside the timeline. A heave at the buzzer. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. Breathitt County leads Letcher 34-14 at the half. Let's take a 2-minute break. Come back in 2 minutes with some halftime stats. Back in 2. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
at the half here at the Fairfield Woods Coliseum, where the Breathitt County Bobcats lead the Cougars of Letcher Central 34-14 at the half. And we've said it before, if you're not watching our YouTube channel right now, you need to tune in. Getting ready to roll some first half stats first half highlights while we go with the first half stats, and we're going to roll it right now. Quarter by quarter scoring: Letcher Central 9 in the first, 5 in quarter number 2, giving them their 14. For Breathitt County, 13 in the first, 21 in quarter number 2. That's their 34 overall. Big quarter number 2 for Breathitt County, 21-5 advantage for the Bobcats. Individual stats for Letcher Central, led in the first half by Delaney, who had 8 points. Also scoring for the Cougars were Cameron Hayes with 4 and Brady Boggs with 2. For Breathitt County, Sperry leading them in the first half with 14 points. And the rest is scoring this way for Breathitt County. Aaron Stallard had 3. Jackson Hamilton with 7. Braxton Terry 2. Kanan Gross 2. Joseph Honeycutt with 6. Some team stats real quick. Letcher, 1 3-point field goal in the first half. They went 1 for 1 at the charity stripe. Breathitt County, 3 first half 3-pointers, and they go 1 of 2 at the free throw line. So not a lot of free throws, not a lot of fouls.
A lot of action, fast-paced action.
Back and forth.
Bobcats just missed 1 layup, so they're making their layups, which that's a big key moving forward the postseason, making layups, free throws, and I guess later on getting to the free throw line.
Right. Again, it's senior night for Breathitt County. You're going to have the festivities between the two games. We're going to try to carry that on our YouTube channel. Won't have it on the radio, but YouTube channel, we'll put it out there before game number 2. Which game number 2 tonight? It is the Breathitt County Lady Cats hosting the Lady Tigers of Clay County.
13th region rival, 49th district. Used to be a rival consistently every season, boys and girls. Boys kind of got away from that. I wish they would get back to that.
And when Peggy Moore was head coach and Breathitt County was winning the regional titles, one of the big matchups that they would have every year, along with Johnson Central, would be Clay County. And those were the 3 teams that were winning those regions, the 13th, 14th, and 15th during that time frame. Clay County the 13th, Breathitt County the 14th, Johnson Central out of the 15th on the girls' side. But it's been a little bit since those 3 teams have really had that competitive of a nature going on. And it happens, especially when you're smaller schools. You have your ebbs and your flows. And Breathitt County right now dealing on the girls' side with 3 season-ending injuries. And you mentioned it during one of our breaks earlier. Letcher Central, a similar situation for them. They've had quite a few injuries this year on the boys' side.
Yeah, including Peyton Dixon, he's averaging about 19, almost 20 points a game. So when you take a 20-point scorer, Delaney coming back with his 8th game of the season, I mean, they are offensively disrupted.
It happens, unfortunately, sometimes. Some years you stay healthy all year long. Other years you just can't seem to catch a break.
That's Kentucky, right? Kentucky Wildcat basketball.
They haven't played with the full roster in how many straight games now? It's been several.
Every game. They haven't had a full roster yet in every game. That's the truth.
Yep.
They haven't had a complete roster. Might have one, I guess, against last game they had a full roster, right?
No, Mitchell was out.
Mitchell was out, so they have not played a game this season with everybody healthy. That's unheard of.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Once again, halftime score, Breathitt County leading Letcher Central 34-14. We're just over 4 minutes away from the start of quarter number 3. We're going to send it back to the station for a 3-minute break. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the second half. Back in 3. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Getting ready to start the second half. Breathitt County leading Letcher Central 34-14, and we'll see if the two teams will go back to their starters to start the third quarter. Looks like for Letcher, that's what they're doing, which will be Hamilton, Delaney, Boggs, Hayes, and Bailey. And then for Breathitt County as they come out, Sperry, Wooten, Bellamy, Hamilton, and Terry. So the only starter that's not starting the second half for Breathitt County is Gross, and that's Terry going to be in his spot. Wooten got the start at tonight for senior night.
He's back in. Good to see him.
And starting the second half as well as Letcher Central with the basketball to start the third quarter. To get it in the front court to Bailey, right side. He'll give it straight way to Hayes. Hamilton, left wing to Cutting Bailey, puts it up in, count it, and a foul against Breathitt County. Is that Terry?
That's the way you start a third quarter. So, good, nice play by Coach Taylor out of the halftime break.
Wooten called for his team first here in the third quarter as Bailey at the line for an and one opportunity, and he'll knock it down. It's 34-17 in favor of Breathitt County. Bobcats with the basketball with 7:38 to play in the third. Hamilton with it for Breathitt County. Gets it to Bellamy on the wing, left side. Over to Terry, right of the key. He'll put his dribbles down, gives it to Hamilton. Back to Terry, cutting to the basket, puts it up, in, counted, and a foul against Letcher Central. That foul went against Bailey, his team first.
34-17, 7:26 to play here in the third quarter. Terry will go to the free throw line, shooting free throws about 53%, getting better as the season goes.
Free throw up, and it rolls in, giving Breathitt County's lead back to 20 at 37-17. Pass goes in the front court to Delaney on the wing, right side, looking to drive against Sperry. Gets to the right block, puts it up. Tough shot doesn't go, and the rebound to Bellamy, who skied for that one.
Sperry guarding Delaney had his numbers locked right on his jersey numbers.
And Bellamy on the other end of the floor scoops one up off the glass and good.
Need to get Bellamy started here on the offensively for the Bobcats. 39-17. Bobcats leading.
Here's Delaney on the wing, right side, holding the basketball, looking for somebody. Now gives it to Hayes straight way. Hayes back to Delaney on the wing, right side, working against Sperry. Has it back tapped out of bounds back to Letcher Central.
A good play by Sperry to back tap that.
Quick hands,
but now Sperry needs to lay off about a foot too. He won't got past him. So you got to give and take, but good recovery by Sperry.
Boggs inbounding for Letcher Central, trying to get it out top to Hayes. And Hayes is going to be fouled by Terry. Terry will help him up. That's the first on Terry, second team foul against the Bobcats here in the third.
And Terry's so strong, knocked him down, not meaning to. Just going after the basketball.
It looked like he just apologized to him for it as well.
Yeah, he didn't mean any harm.
39-17, Breathitt County leads Letcher Central. 6:40 to play in the third as the inbounds pass went in the backcourt to Hamilton. He'll get it left wing to Boggs. Looking for somebody out top now. Pass goes to Delaney. He'll back in the lane. Gets right side. Shot too hard off the glass. Rebound to Breathitt County. Sperry with it. Lost it momentarily. Picked up by Bellamy. Right baseline jumper right side doesn't go. Terry gets the rebound. Gives it back to Bellamy. He'll pull the three out of the right corner. No good.
Wooten
with the rebound for Breathitt County. Gives it to Hamilton in the left corner. Able to get it out to Sperry. Sperry bobbled it initially, but able to pick it back up.
I think Ben Williams played well tonight for the Bobcats.
Here's Sperry angling
playing time
to the right with his dribble to Bellamy. Hamilton left wing three, good.
Yeah, his feet was set. He knocked it down.
Good ball movement that time by the Bobcats.
Patience by the Bobcats.
As Letcher Central with it, that's Hamilton straight way. Guarded by Hamilton of Breathitt County. Gavin gives it right side to Delaney. Out top Hayes. 42-17, largest lead of the night for the Bobcats. As Hayes holding the basketball, able to get it to Boggs on the right wing. Looking to drive, spin move against Bellamy. Able to get it to Bailey. Now left side Delaney, his threes off the back of the rim. Breathitt County will tap it out, but Delaney picks it up off the rebound. He'll drive, puts a tough shot up in the lane. That's good. Make it 42-19. Breathitt County is Cougars almost come away with the steal. That was Hamilton to knock it away and goes out of bounds back to the Bobcats.
It's off the clock at 5:08 in the third, 42-19, all Breathitt County.
Sperry with it for the Bobcats. Got a screen going right from Terry. He's on the wing right side. Little head fake, drives to the right block, puts it off the glass and good.
Yeah, Sperry just a handful of the guard.
30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. 44-19 Breathitt County back in 30. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County leads Letcher Central 44-19. Cougars will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Just under 5 to play here in the third quarter as Hamilton with it for Letcher Central. Gets it in the front court to Boggs. He's right of the key. Looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to McCool straight way. To Hamilton, left side. Boggs left of the key. His three's good.
Oh, nice jumper by Brady Boggs.
44-22. Breathitt County's lead is 22 as they've doubled up Letcher Central at the moment. Hamilton with it for Breathitt County out top, drives into the lane, leaves it to Terry. Couldn't get the shot to go, and Wooten there with the foul.
Wooten attacking the loose ball.
That's his second, team third here in quarter number 3.
Good to see Wooten playing aggressive basketball, going after every 50-50 ball. We got the same man with us, Colonel Sanders Turner, here in the house. 4-14, 44-22, all Bobcats.
Letcher Central with the basketball as Boggs drives to the right block. He'll put it up off the glass and good.
5 straight points by Boggs.
He's got 7 on the night. It's 44-24. Breathitt County's lead is back to 20. We tick under 4 to play here in the third quarter. Hamilton, top of the key, looking to drive, trying to pass it, and it got knocked away and picked up by Delaney of Letcher Central. It got knocked actually off the backboard. Delaney, the other direction, Euro step around Gross, missed a shot. Gross picks up the rebound for Breathitt County. Able to give it to Hamilton. He'll drive it across the timeline. Leaves it in the lane to Terry. Had his shot blocked, but fouled by Letcher Central.
44-24, 3:34 to play here in the third. All Breathitt.
That foul against McCool, his second, team second here in the third quarter. As Terry at the line for 2. For Breathitt County, he misses the first.
We'll have one more.
As Cougars with the sub, McCool goes out, Hayes in. Terry, one more free throw here, trying to extend this lead. It's 44-24 at the moment. Second free throw is good. Make it 45-24 Breathitt County.
3:33 here to play in the third.
As Boggs are walking across the timeline for Letcher Central. It's a screen out top from Bailey. Angles left of the key. Pulls up. His three's too hard. Rebound to Delaney for Letcher Central. He'll pump fake as he gets to the left block. Gets fouled by Breathitt County, and the 2 players there, and they're going to give it to Gross, his first, team fourth.
That's Torrey Delaney, 6'3", 175 sophomore. This is his 8th game back.
He's got 10 points tonight for Letcher Central, and at the line for 2 with 3:17 to play in the third. Puts his free throw up. This one's short. Has 1 to go.
Yeah, Steve, Sanders just pointed out that good semifinals game in the 14th region last year, Prairie versus Letcher. It was a good one.
Yes, it was. Delaney's second free throw in the air. No good. Missed them both. Gross with the rebound. Gives it to Terry, who then gives to Hamilton. Hamilton the other way. He gets fouled on his drive into the lane. And it will be Bailey called for his, I've got that as his 4th. Is that right? That is. Team third here in the third.
Steve Spring went to the locker room after he scored that 2-point basket about 2 minutes ago. I hope he's okay.
Here's a inbounds play to Gross, cutting through the lane, who puts it up and in for Breathitt County.
Letcher trying to run the sideline break after the made free throw. Good job by Bobcats. That transition defense cut that off in a heartbeat.
Delaney right side three for Letcher Central, no good, and the rebound to Terry for Breathitt County. Quickly to Bellamy across the timeline, drives the lane. Euro step, left it underneath to Gross, who puts it in.
Bellamy led the fast break, got 2 feet in the paint, and made the wraparound pass to the big man.
49-24.
Nice pass.
Breathitt County's lead is 25, matches the largest of the night as we got 2:32 to play in the third. Hamilton out top with it for Letcher Central. Angles off to his right, gives it to Boggs. Had it knocked away and then blocked out of bounds. Bellamy got a hand on it, and Hamilton blocks it away out of bounds, but the Cougars retain possession.
As Higgins checks back in, a 5'9" senior.
He comes in for Bailey for Letcher Central, and then the right side three by Boggs is no good. Breathitt County the rebound going the other way. Hamilton had it knocked away from behind. Breathitt County will retain possession as the Bobcats, some mass substitutions here as Honeycutt, Collins, Stallard, and then Sperry came back in, and Wooten stayed in. Sperry, long pass out top to Honeycutt as we'll give it to Collins, deep wing left side. Collins drives, picks up his dribble, left of the lane. Gives it back to Sperry on the left wing to Wooten. Wooten able to get it right side to Honeycutt. Back to Sperry out top. Breathitt County resets. Wooten came out for the screen. Sperry waves him off. Crossover dribble. Picks up his dribble on the right side of the lane. Able to get it to Honeycutt. Here's Collins, left of the circles. Trying to get it to Wooten underneath, who lays it in.
Wooten with a good hand. Nice pass by Collins. Wooten deserved it. He played hard all night.
51. Yep. 51-24. Breathitt County is on the other end. Boggs able to knock down the 2-point basket just inside the free throw line. 51-26. Stallard with it for Breathitt County. Gives it to Collins. Left of the circles. Gets around the defender, and that's going to be Hamilton of Letcher Central. Called for his first, team fourth, with 1:24 to play here in the third. So both teams with 4 team fouls. The next foul on either one will make it 2 free throws.
51-26. 1:24 to play in the third.
Breathitt County inbounding, get in the backcourt to Stallard. He'll work against Hamilton as he crosses the timeline. Leaves it right in the lane to Wooten. Stallard, hopefully he's okay. Collins straightaway, 3 doesn't go. Sperry runs it down on the baseline left side. Leaves it underneath to Stallard. He'll ball fake to Honeycutt, right corner 3. Comes off, and the rebound to Hayes for Letcher Central. Cougars with it as Hamilton in the front court, able to give it to Delaney on the wing right side. Right corner pass goes to Hayes. He'll kick it to Boggs, left wing. Drives into the lane, had it knocked away. Now it's stolen away by Collins, and he's going to be fouled by Hayes of Letcher Central, and we'll go to the other end of the floor for 2 free throws.
Stallard got hit on the elbow as he fell. He's trying to shake it off. He had a layup inside, had to pass it off because he's probably got his funny bone here, I'd say, on his elbow.
So Collins at the line for 2 for Breathitt County. Bobcats lead at 51-26.
5'10" freshman.
First free throw, no good.
We had a big game versus Powell County.
He did. 4 3-point baskets.
Yeah, the Bobcats won that in overtime. Came from behind to knock off those Powell County Pirates.
49.6 to play in the third. Collins' second free throw is good. They make it 52-26, Breathitt County. As Letcher Central able to get it in the front court quickly. Here's Higgins, left to the key to Boggs, left wing. His three's good.
Well, Boggs just played a good third quarter.
He's got 12 tonight, 52-29, Breathitt County's lead. It's 23. Here's Stallard in the lane, puts it in, and a foul against Letcher Central.
Bobcats running hard. They are attacking the basket at every possession, pushing the basketball every chance they can to create easy opportunities. It's working for the Bobcats.
Stallard at the line for an N1 opportunity. Free throw is good as that foul against Boggs, his first. And Breathitt County extends their lead to 55-29. Here's Hayes in the front court for Letcher Central on the wing right side. Able to get it to Hamilton out near the timeline. Still right of the circles. Looking to drive into the lane. Kicks to Boggs. Left wing. He'll drive it into the left of the lane with a high kiss off the glass. That's good.
Boggs using everything in his tool chest this evening. Mid-range, outside shot, and the bank shot.
10 seconds and counting here in the third. Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Crossover dribble. Looking to drive against Delaney. Spin move to the block. Left side. Puts it up. It rolls off, though.
What a move.
The rebound to Delaney, and that'll do it for quarter number 3. We go to the fourth and final. Breathitt County leads at 55-31 over Letcher Central back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm not hearing anything, guys. Where you at?
Collins caught himself coming down that time and had to release it. Yeah. 55-31 Bobcats, just under 8 to play as Letcher Central with the basketball. Boggs has it out top, gives it to Hamilton left wing. Back it out, working against Collins. Drives into the lane to Boggs, right side, wanted to shoot 3. Slides left with his dribble, gives it back to Hamilton on the right wing, out top Boggs. Here's Hayes in the lane, spin move, puts it up and comes off. Rebound to Breathitt County, but taken right back away by the Cougars. Delaney in the lane, puts it up off the glass, no, gets his own rebound, up again, no. But a foul against Breathitt County, and I want to say that's going to be Sperry. It is his second.
Bobcats show zone coming out of the fourth quarter.
First team foul on Breathitt County here in the fourth. As Delaney at the line. 4-2 for Letcher Central. First free throw good.
Delaney, 8th game back. 6'3", 175-pound sophomore.
Second free throw good again by Delaney. It's 55-33. Breathitt County the lead and the basketball. Just over 7 remaining. Wooten in the right corner, working against Hayes. Able to give it to Collins right of the circles. Crossover dribble. Able to get in the lane now. Reverse layup doesn't go, and the rebound to Hayes for Letcher Central to Hamilton up ahead. Boggs. He'll cross the timeline left side. Puts it behind his back. Got cut off on the drive. Now he'll back it out left of the circles. Stallard comes out on him. Look to drive again. Circles all the way under the basket.
Good job by Wooten.
And Breathitt County cut him off, but able to get it to Hayes. Hayes drives, misses the shot. Higgins with the putback up and in for Letcher Central.
Higgins, the senior for the Cougars. 55-35, Bobcats up by 20.
Under 6.5 remaining as Stallard able to get it to Wooten in the front court, right of the key. Now to Collins. Collins backs it out near the timeline, right side. Looking for somebody to give it to, able to get it to Stallard. Stallard got bumped out top by Boggs as Breathitt County bringing a sub in. That's Hamilton for Honeycutt.
Stops the clock at 6:09. Bobcats up by 20.
Breathitt County with the basketball as Hamilton has it, drives to the block left side. Picks up his dribble, had it knocked away out of bounds to Letcher Central.
6:04 to play, 55-35. We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN 97.3. And we are streaming Go to YouTube, type in WJSN 97.3. Be the first thing that'll pop up on your search engine.
As Letcher Central with the basketball. We tick under 6 remaining. Hamilton with it for the Cougars. Bobbled it momentarily, picks it back up. Here's Boggs, deep three, right side, no. Rebound goes to Hayes for the Cougars, though. He'll angle out left of the circles to Delaney at the free throw line. Jump stop in the lane, off the glass, missed the shot. Higgins able to get the rebound, though. Works at the Boggs, left wing three, good.
Boggs had a second half now. He's played well.
Yeah, he's got 17 on the night. Hamilton with it now for Breathitt County. He'll drive the lane and put it up and in.
Good, strong drive by the Bobcats.
On the other end, we got a foul on Breathitt County. It'll be the second team foul. It went against Collins. That's his first personal. As Boggs toes the line for 2 for Letcher Central. 57-38, Breathitt County at the moment. First free throw by Boggs is good.
Boggs on the season averaging 9 points a game.
Second free throw, good again. 57-40. Breathitt County's lead is 17. 5:17 to play. Bellamy with it for Breathitt County. He'll get it in the front court, right of the circles. Counting his dribble. Able to give it to Wooten, left of the key. Left corner it goes Collins. Able to get it to Sperry. Sperry working against Delaney into the lane. Spin move back to his left. Scoops it up off the glass. No. Rebound to Hayes for Letcher Central. He'll push it into the front court, left side. Try to go coast to coast and charge.
Good job by Hamilton to stand in and take that charge. Bobcats up 17.
It's the third foul, personal foul on Hayes. First team foul gets Letcher Central here in the fourth.
Not a lot of fouls called here.
There's not so far. Hamilton with it for Breathitt County. Quickly across the timeline. Gets in the lane, stops, leaves to Collins. Left wing three, good.
Yeah, downtown. Collins and Staller, the future of the Bobcats backcourt.
Letcher Central with it now. That's Boggs, right of the key. Gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton drives, pulls up right of the lane. Jumper doesn't go. Rebound to Delaney for Letcher Central in the lane. He'll put it back up off the glass with a one-handed shot that's too hard. And Breathitt County will knock it out of bounds on the rebound and then stop the clock with 4:16 remaining.
20-point lead now for Breathitt County. 60-40, 4:16 to play.
Here's Boggs, left corner three, doesn't go. Rebound, Hayes and Wooten fighting for it. Hayes winds up stepping out of bounds while he's touching the basketball. Breathitt County will get possession.
Wooten, the senior, going after every loose ball.
As Letcher Central bringing in several subs here as Sloan, Smith, Evan Dixon, all in. And
the JV team's in now for Letcher Central.
Addington also in. Looked like Boggs stayed in for the Cougars as Hamilton with it for Breathitt County. Gives it to Terry in the lane. Missed the shot though. And the rebound to Smith. Had it knocked away momentarily. Gives it to Boggs. Boggs across the timeline. Angles right of the circles. Hands it to Dixon. His three doesn't go. And the rebound to Wooten for Breathitt County.
3:44 to play.
To Hamilton. Hamilton leaves it into the lane to Terry. Misses a shot, but got fouled.
Nice interior passing, though, by the Bobcats, creating easy opportunities. He gets to the free throw line.
It was the third team foul against Letcher Central. Sloan called for his second. Excuse me, that was Addington called for his first. I apologize.
Good job by Terry making those free throws, 61-40. Bobcats played well.
As Kahn comes in for Boggs for Letcher Central. Second free throw by Terry. Rolls in. 62-40. Breathitt County leads the Cougars from Letcher Central. 3:33 remaining. As Sloan, left side, gets it out top to Kahn for the Cougars. Pass goes to Dixon on the wing. Right wing, out top. Addington, his three's no good. Terry with the rebound for Breathitt County. Gives to Hamilton. Across the timeline to Collins. Left
Extra
side.
pass.
Bellamy. His three out of the corner's good.
Collins unselfish. He knew Bellamy had a wide open shot. Good basketball. The extra pass leads to easy looks.
65-40. Breathitt County leads as on the other end, Sloan able to drive into the lane, put it off the glass and good. Make it 65-42.
A 6'2" junior for Coach Taylor.
Breathitt County the lead in the basketball is Wooten a three, right side three doesn't go. Rebound will be off Collins, out of bounds.
Wooten wanted the foul. I didn't see anything, Steve. The Bobcats teammates wanting the foul, but I didn't see anything.
Breathitt County going to bring in mass subs here as Honeycutt, Stallard, Spencer, Combs, and Campbell all in for the Bobcats.
65-42, a dominant performance by the Bobcats. 2:40 to play here.
Letcher Central with the basketball as Sloan drives left of the lane, pulls up, shot off the glass, good.
I tell you what, Sloan looks impressive off that Cougar bench.
He's got 4 quick points. It's 65-44 Breathitt County. Under 2.5 remaining here. Stallard will drive the lane, leaves it right side to Combs, who puts it in.
Oh, a nice drive and a nice dish. A good finish, 65-44.
Sloan has it left wing for Letcher Central. They worked it out top to Dixon, right side Kahn. Back to Dixon in the lane to Sloan, driving. The floater good, and it's 67-46 Bobcats. 2 remaining in this one as Honeycutt across the timeline for Breathitt County. Picks up his dribble right of the circle, is able to give it to Campbell. The drive into the lane, leaves to Stallard. Back it out, top of the key. Stallard now driving into the lane. And look at the Honeycutt, right of the key. His three's good.
Yeah, got his feet and shoes set, ready to rock and roll.
And it is 70-46, Breathitt County.
Honeycutt, boy, he's a good shooter.
He is. Pass for Letcher Central went to Kahn in the right corner underneath Addington. Give it in the left corner to Sloan. Dixon, now Sloan. Angles to the wing left side. Cross-court pass. Addington's three doesn't go. Rebound to Smith. He'll put it back up. Bounces off, and the rebound will be knocked out of bounds off Breathitt County.
72 seconds to play as number 4 comes in. Is that Adams?
For Brady Adams. Sloan and Addington goes out. Yeah, Adams and the other number that came in was 12, Bates. Here's a three, right side by Dixon, doesn't go. Rebound went to Bates. He'll put it back up off the glass and good.
Colin Bates off the bench, 6'4" senior.
70-48. Breathitt County leads it. Under a minute remaining as Campbell gets left of the lane for Breathitt County the other end. Missed the shot, got his own rebound, had it knocked away back to Breathitt County.
Campbell followed his own shot. Wants to get in the scoring column.
Honeycutt with it for the Bobcats on the baseline.
Nice
got it into Campbell. He'll put it up and in.
Nice out of bounds play. So he does out of bounds, man, get an assist for that? I think so. Don't you?
I think so, yeah, on official stats. Here's Dixon the other end. They worked at the con, back to Dixon on the block right side. Out top Smith. And then Adams. He'll drive in the lane and put it in. 72-50. Yep.
Yeah.
Breathitt County leads, and they have the basketball. Honeycutt out top. We tick under 20 seconds to play. And he gives it to Stallard. Stallard angles left, gets to the wing. Left corner goes Spencer. Now Stallard, left of the circles out near the timeline. Pounding his dribble, and this is going to dribble it out. And final score, Breathitt County defeats Letcher Central 72-50 here on senior night. And while we've got a chance, we're going to run down final stats. While we do so, we're going to run the highlights, post-game highlights on our YouTube channel. Here we go. Quarter-by-quarter scoring for the Cougars. 9 in the first, 5 in the second, 17 in the third, 19 in the fourth, giving them their 50. Breathitt County had 13 in the first, 21 in the second, 21 in the third, 17 in the fourth for 72. Individual stats, Letcher Central, they were led tonight by Brady Boggs with 19 points. Also in double figures for Letcher Central was Terry Delaney with 12. The rest of the scoring this way for the Cougars. Sloan had 6, Adams 2, Higgins 2, Bates 2, Hayes 4, and Bailey with 3. For Breathitt County, they were led tonight by Austin Sperry with 16. Also in double figure scoring for Breathitt County was Jackson Hamilton with 10. The rest of the scoring this way for the Bobcats: Collins 4, Stallard 6, Campbell 2, Terry 8, Combs 2, Gross 6, Honeycutt 9, Bellamy 7, and Ben Wooten with 2. Some team stats for Letcher Central: 4 3-point baskets this evening. They go 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. Shot that well. Shooting free throws, 6 of 8, 75% as a team for the Cougars. Breathitt County 7 3-point baskets. They go 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 70% as a team. Once again, final score: game number 1 of our doubleheader tonight. Breathitt County defeats Letcher Central 72-70, and we're going to try to cover the, if we can, senior night festivities on YouTube. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com, search WJSN 97.3. We'll cover the senior night festivities, and then we'll roll into game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight. That's the girls' side, Clay County and Breathitt County, coming up after the senior night, coming up here just in a few moments. Once again, final score, game number 1, Breathitt County defeats Letcher Central 72-50 in boys action. So for those on YouTube, we're going to sign this broadcast off. For those on the radio, we're going to send it back for an extended break. You've been watching and listening to